Hi everyone, welcome to Dark Fae Tarot. It is a late afternoon in Brussels, Saturday afternoon, and I have got back just like a couple of hours ago. I got back from a short walk to my local delivery place, which had a huge box that arrived from Salon de Zacana. So one of the items in there is a tarot deck, which I have been wanting for a long time. I ordered it in January. I just realized I ordered it in January and it finally arrived now because I think there was a shortage in Brussels. So it's all in Brussels, in Europe, sorry. So it's all wrapped up and we're going to open it together. And that is my mass market edition of the Pulp Tarot. I have no idea. I don't know. I understand that this was an indie deck that was then made into a mass market deck. And I think the one that I have is the mass market version. Pretty sure, because it was like 30 something euros. So yeah, this is not the indie version. So I thought it'd be nice if we both opened it. Well, we all opened it together because I haven't done an unboxing on the channel in a long time. And I felt like I need to do a good old fashioned unboxing where you see me struggle with the plastic, everything going all over the place, nearly probably slicing my fingers off, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, it was packed very, very well. So it's one packaging and then another packaging. So yeah, I think this should work. So how has everybody been? Has it been a nice summer so far? Wherever you are in the world, maybe it is now deep winter for those in the Southern Hemisphere. I do know that Marine over at Waves of Your Soul has just celebrated winter solstice. So interesting. For me, I love when we cross the solstice, each solstice, whether it's summer solstice or winter solstice, because of that change in light. Yeah, I used to suffer many years ago, it's a lot less now, but it can come back, from seasonal affective disorder. And that change of light is still something that my brain picks up very, very quickly. But the effect of it is a lot less for me these days, which is quite good, through a lot of work that I've had to do. But it's worked. So let's get this out. So I'm trying to struggle with opening this. You're thinking, what is she doing? This is what I'm trying to do. Trying to get it off. There we go. Perfecto. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now it's in more plastic. Let's get this off. So does everybody have this deck? Have you thought about buying it? Is it not your cup of tea? Honestly speaking, the reason why I bought this deck is not really it's not my traditional style. Definitely not. I think it's a great style. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my traditional choice. However, the reason why I wanted to get this deck, when I saw it several times on several different channels, the first thing I could think was, that is such an easy deck to read. Like, that's got to be one of the easiest RWS decks I've ever seen. So I was just like, I want to give it a go. I want to try it at least. And I think it's so popular that if it doesn't work for me, I'm sure I can pass it on to the right person. I don't think it would be difficult to pass it on if I need to. Okay, so here it is. Already, I can just say by touching the box, it's just beautiful. It looks like one of those old-fashioned books. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the books that my aunt had. One of my oldest aunt on my mother's side, she, bless her, she's like 90 now, 90 something. And she loved books. She still loves books. And she had so many of these kind of old-fashioned books. And this reminds me of that actually. So this reminds me of my aunt, which is wonderful. Okay, so little booklet. And let's get the deck out. And the ribbon. So this is what, there we go. So you can see it fully there. Wow. Okay, so let's get these cards out. And how do they feel? They feel not bad. So this is the inside of the box. So you get a good visual. There we go. Pretty cool. It looks very simple. I have to say, this deck feels very non-fussy. How do the cards feel? Not nicer than that. You know, there's that tarot deck. What's it called? I've got it. The Zombie Tarot, which is similar aesthetics. It's a nicer cardstock than the Zombie Tarot, which is already a good thing. So let's give it a go. These are the backs. These are the backs, and let's have a look at it together. This is the reason why I picked this deck. I think that it is a very simple deck, very straightforward. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, if I saw these cards laid out in front of me, I wouldn't be sitting going, oh, I wonder what this is, or I don't know what they're trying to tell me here. It's so straightforward. I love the fact that there's wheat there. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the Hierophant. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, just it's such an easy deck. This is why I bought it. I love the style. I know somebody over on BookTube who would love this deck, so I think I'll just shoot him a message after the video to let him know that, you know, I don't think they do tarot, but I just think this is one of those iconic decks that if you like this kind of era, then you might want to buy the deck, basically. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there we go. I just love the font style. It's a great Justice card. The Hanged Man. I just love the style and the fact that it's easy. It's an easy deck. I love how they look so petrified. Here we go. Mixing of the Cups. On land. All angel. The Devil. Oh, this is so cool. I like that Devil card. The Tower, of course, the Towering Inferno, that movie. The Star. It's just such a simple deck. So yeah, the Star, and then we have the Moon. Oh yeah, I love this. Very werewolfish. The Sun. Oh, at least we don't have a weird naked boy. We have, that still looks creepy, doesn't it? The whole thing looks creepy. Yeah. Judgment, love this. The World. Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Here's the 5. Conflict, victory, defense, communication, again, preparation, overload, inspire. Here we go. Go forth, rule. I love the Queen of Wands in any deck. I love always the Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Okay. Here we have the Cups. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's such an easy, it's just easy. If you know your RWS, this has got to be the most easiest deck. I think that's why I picked it, actually, because I wanted another RWS clone that just didn't have the traditional images. It was just a spin on them. I can see myself reading with this for other people. Yeah. This would be a great accompaniment as well to another system. If you use another cartomancy system, this deck would go so well. That King of Cups. So yeah, it's just such an easy reader. And I think that that's the cleverness and the genius of the deck, that the artist took very well-known depictions and made them into these cards and images without a lot of fuss. You know, it's not even very busy. Sometimes with collage decks, or I don't know what style this is, sometimes it can be very, very busy. This is just very clean and neat. So this mass market version cost me, oh, is that red? Yeah, that's red. This mass market version cost me 30 something euros, like 32 or something like that. So yeah. We're near the end now. Here's our Queen of Swords, and then we're into the Pentacles. Okay, cool. Love that. Here she's juggling, planning and plotting, miserly, destitute, charity. Oh, you can see the tattoo there, yeah. Waiting. Skills. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, it's a great deck. I love that Nine of Pentacles, actually. She really owns it. I mean, she owns it. Yeah. Some of these I can see their relationship to a, sorry, that makes a sound, to an actress, some of them not so much. Here's the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, what a queen. I love the fact that the women in this deck look so strong and powerful. And here's our King of Pentacles. So there we go. That was a very quick unboxing, unwrapping. I never know what to say. Reveal, first impressions, any impressions. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think of this deck? Have you been working with it? I don't know how well it would riffle shuffle. I don't think this cardstock is that good. Just to be really frank, I'm a cardstock snob. I am a snob when it comes to cardstock. And yeah, I can already tell this cardstock is not meant to hold up that well. So I don't know what to say about that. I think you have to go into this with a bit of, how can I put it, lower expectations. Just lower your expectations. You don't expect high cardstock, which I had done with this, to be quite honest with you. I bought this as I don't do it very often, but this is definitely one of those collector decks for me, rather than it really belongs in my collection. It's more like a collector's item that does call me. If it doesn't call you, fair enough. I just find it a very easy deck to work with, and that's why, well, I haven't worked with it yet, but an easy deck that hopefully is to work with. A fun deck if I wanted to do a reading for someone else or for myself, which was a little bit lighter. I could do it with that. I can mix this with the Zombie Tarot, the Housewives Tarot. Easily they will mix together. I mean, they're going to flow together very, very quickly. So yeah, if you have one of those pin-up decks, or one of the indie ones, they're all gonna go well with this particular theme. From the 50s, that kind of genre onwards. So yeah, what do we have here? We have the Five of Cups. She was a bit brokenhearted, but yeah, I really oh, now we have the Ace of Cups. I'm trying to keep shuffling it to something that I think is like, that's going to be eye-catching. Yeah, like that's eye-catching. What do we have here? We have the Ten of Cups. I mean, it looks a bit like the Brady. I don't know if that's not the Brady Bunch, but I don't know what you. They're at the bowling alley. Love it. Very happy, I guess, that they're at the bowling alley. But yeah, it's definitely a deck that just. I think if you're new to RWS as well, but you want an alternative from the traditional RWS as you're learning tarot, I think this is a great deck. I think it will be not so misleading or anything. You will have the energies represented there. So I think that, look at her. So let's end on this one. So yeah, so I think that this is a great deck to have in your arsenal. If you're interested in this kind of theme, I just think it's fun. I like it for its fun and its lightheartedness. And yeah, and hopefully you enjoyed that unboxing. I will see you all soon on the next episode on this channel, where I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but we're doing something. Until then, I will see you soon. Take care now. Bye.